Ah, hello, everybody. Oh, a glitch in the system. Hello and welcome, everyone, to the watch party for our wonderful show tonight, which is going to be a Christmas Carol 1984. That's going to be the watch party for today. We're going to be watching that movie. Yay! We've got the confetti and everything ready for the party. We're gonna have so much fun. Let's see who's here. We got some comments coming in. So good to see everybody. We got the first one up is Snorter Poopers Cuber. How humans and other critters. So cute. How to you as well. So cute. So good to see you as well. And Keithy says, as a hello to Snort as well. Let's see. Keithy says, Hooper is selling all of the Retro Nerd Girl swag for Christmas presents. Oh, cool. See him in the lobby. And, speaking of swag, I managed to get myself a really cool cup today that says, Nerd Alert, Nerd Alert. She's coming. It's I might as well take a sip of my coffee really quickly. Mm. Yum, 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 yum. And yes, there's tons of other ones that actually that's like one of my bigger sellers is that the Nerd Girl, uh, the Nerd Alert, and then there's also um Movie Nerd and Film Nerd, which is two. I'm actually gonna try to get at the beginning of the year when I have a little bit more cash in my hands. So I'm gonna wait a little bit to get those items for myself. But yeah, those are coming in soon, and a lot of people seem to like them. I also have a Galaxy coffee cup, so I can't wait to have that one as well. So yeah, looking forward to a lot of really cool stuff. Keith E says Dick Van Dyke is 100 today. Oh my God. Yes, I've been seeing that all around the internet and you know, just it's just so crazy that that he is still alive and it's great. It's crazy and it's great. So he's fantastic. I saw an interview with him and he looks so vibrant and he is not incoherent. He is very coherent. Has a lot of wisdom, and so I think it's really a treasure that we still have him here. So it's a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Something about these kind of people, they that live this long. They mention that there's they ask him what it is that it has been keeping him going for so long. And if I could break it down for what he said was that he didn't stress so much, or he didn't have absolute hate in his heart for anything. And I'm like, wow. Like I aspire to be like that, to be more of a gentler person and trying to worry a lot less. It's hard though. It's hard because life will come get you, but worrying about things you can't control, that's one thing that's hard to, if it impacts your life greatly, it's hard to let go. So yeah, he was dropping some knowledge bombs, and we're like, okay, on the list of things to do in 2026 is just be a little bit gentler with the stress and be spectacle heroine. Oh my goodness, I love that name. 7292 says this is my favorite traditional anyway version. I know people love them, their Alistair Sim, but I find that version pretty cold and impersonal. This one is lovely. I happen to adore all of them. Uh, they the story of Scrooge and his transformation, as I was talking the last 3 weeks, basically, admiring all of the different versions of the Christmas Carol or A Christmas Carol is so good. But George C. Scott really plays this in a different way, and we'll see that as we're watching this today. Like, he doesn't make Scrooge totally unlikable even in the beginning. Like, he makes the mean things that Scrooge is saying part of his sense of humor, his dark sense of humor. And I'm like, interesting. And that's a different way to kind of look at it. And I'll point out a couple of moments where he does that. But there is a likable charm to Scrooge immediately. And you don't hate Scrooge. Um, Not that the other ones have that effect, but I do feel, like you said, it is a little sometimes he could be colder. Alistair Sim really made Scrooge, like, iconic, and that kind of like, oh, Scrooge is, really a nasty. But, I think, and of course, the last week we watched Scrooge, 1970, and even by the title, we know this is about the character Scrooge. This isn't A Christmas Carol. Just genuinely, it's about his, what was going on with him and his background. So I do like the different, even in the movie Scrooged, right? Where, there is a person who is really gotten the Christmas spirit, and mangled it for his own purposes, and there. So I love it. And God, Fonzo Gilborn is here. Says, "Hey, one and all. Oh, so good to see you. So good to see you." And let's see. Oh, did I pass? Oh, I passed it. Okay, so David Jones is Kimberly Ann Hart. I forgot the entire title that it had, but it ends in 2025. That it looks like, YouTube isn't showing the titles of people's actual names unless you have to actually go into the settings and make that your name. So if you have a different handle on your at symbol for your channel, um, it's gonna show up that way. And also, just to FYI, if you want to change that, you can always change that to anybody who wanted to do that. And let's see, I see that Gary Carpenter is here. Says, "Hi everyone, I'm back and Merry Christmas." Oh, so good to see you. I'm so glad you're back and Merry Christmas. So glad that you are here for this movie as well. This is a good one. And I believe that there are several copies of this movie floating around. You could even watch this on YouTube. Just type in Christmas Carol 1980. You might even be able to get it if it says George C. Scott or something like that. Uh, let's see. And let's see. Keep going. Just want to make sure to get everybody. And Bonzo, oh, you're so sweet. Bonzo Gilmore. Oh, sorry, Botanical Brother. Sorry, my class is messed up there. But because Bonzo's somebody was saying hi to Bonzo right above you. Botanical Brother is here. It's so good to see you. And says RNG for president. That is super, super sweet. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I'm running next year, so everyone vote for me. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I try to stay away from politics as much as possible, even though I'm very fascinated by it. And I do try to keep up with it. But I may put out a video this week about some PR stuff that happened, and I thought that was like, you know what, this is a good kind of video. Maybe I could do that's not quite political, but it kind of is sort of, but doesn't is mostly talking about PR. And Bonzo Kilborn says the system only glitches because it's so overwhelmed by Regina Girl and her beauty. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. That's just so sweet. Oh my goodness. And Gary Carpenter says, "I want one of those Nerd Alert cups." Oh, thank you. Yes, the link for the shop is down below, or it should be down below. And there should be some in the description for sure. But yeah, I've been busy. I've been busy making all sorts of stuff. And Botanical Brother says, "Happy holidays to all of the movie nerds." Oh, so good. Yes, all you movie nerds out there, all you people who love movies, and maybe you don't like every movie, but you love the idea of being able to see a story in live action or in animation. Absolutely. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, and all that jazz. Happy Kwanzaa and happy Hanukkah, however you celebrate the holidays. I definitely have a very happy one. And there's no better example of how to celebrate the holidays than to watch a Christmas Carol movie and be moved by the spirits of Christmas. So that is just so amazing. Let's see anything else here in a. Oh yes, okay. So Gary Carpenter says that one of the things that he says is I'm sorry. Uh, I'm like skimping on his name really quickly. Um, give me a second. Dick Van Dyke. He says that dancing, that music and dancing keeps him going. And I'll tell you, like all the things do fade away as you get older. It starts to fade slowly, but it just seems like music will always, will always hit you in that right spot. You find the right music, and then just dancing. Dancing is so like even if it's just shaking your hips or moving back and forth like that, it's something. It keeps the blood going. It's like it's so incredible. So definitely I'm a big subscriber to dancing because I do it. I pretty much dance every day, a little bit every day, just to keep the body moving, and it really helps. Um, you know, it just really helps me feel like really active and happy. It actually puts me in a good mood. So, and Gary Company said I try to watch this one. I'll try to watch this one later. I'm trying to binge watch Bob Hope Christmas specials. Oh my god, what a throwback! Yes, those were so good. Those were so good. I'm so sorry, guys. My allergies are so crazy. And Gary Kaepernick says, RNG, don't forget about Mr. Magoo, Muppet Christmas Carol, and the stingiest man in town. Okay, so I never saw Mr. Magoo. I was given on good authority that Mr. Magoo Christmas was really, really good. And the stingiest man, I've never seen that one. But I did see the Muppets Christmas Carol last year. Was it last year or the year before that? So good. It was so good. And so, yeah, definitely love it. Love, love, love it. And said Walter Matthau and his son play Scrooge in Tiny Tim. I did not know that. I did not know. Okay, I have to see that one of these days. And Bonzo Kilmore says, "Is that a new glowing mic?" Yes. Now I still have an issue with like if I get excited about something and I go, it doesn't quite pick it up. Like, so I have to figure out what the levels are to make sure that there's no clipping if my volume goes a little high. So I'm still like, testing it out and stuff, but it's so much nicer. So thank you for noticing. It just feels like it's so much better. If it sounds better too, let me know. And Stunbrat's here. Oh my goodness, says my sweet retro girl, presidential hugs. Thank you. We'll have to get you a presidential seal of what do they call those things? Those honors, presidential honors for Stunt Brat for sure. And Gary Carpenter says anyone who doesn't like movies should have their heads exam on. Well, there's quite a few people who don't or don't really think that they matter. And then you ask them like certain points in their lives and they always point to different movies. And I don't really even realize that it's been so impactful in their lives. So let's see. I need a moment because my allergies are now like going insane. So if you guys can give me 1 second to get that under control. Okay. Uh, just one moment to get it under control. There we go. Whew. Right up to the last moment. Yeah, my goodness. Yeah. Every single thing that happened in the video that you just watched just happened in real life. It's so crazy. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're just having a blast over here. All right, so I'm trying to catch up with the comments. You guys are really commenting today, which I very much appreciate it. Let's see, which one was the last one. Uh, let's see. All right, so uh, okay, Sunbread says, "My Gonzo, chocolate covered espresso bean hugs. Oh my goodness, those are great hugs. those are those are great hugs. And yes, you guys are talking amongst each other. Oh yeah, eggnog hugs and kisses. That is so. First of all, I need some eggnog. Okay, I think I realized I haven't had any eggnog this year. Um, so I think I need some eggnog. Yes, okay. Gary says that's one thing I've never had any eggnog. Well, I'm gonna try to make some vegan eggnog because I mean I wanna yeah, I wanna try some vegan eggnog to see if that's possible. So I made some last year. It was interesting, but I think I want to try it again. Um And that old Yorkshire geek is here. Hi. Says, I can't watch this one with you guys, but have a great watch party. Merry Christmas. Oh, okay. Well, I hope that you are doing well. And guys, head over to that old Yorkshire Geeks channel. It really has really awesome videos and things like that. So they're very much on the same lines as what's here on my channel. So go ahead and check him out. It will definitely be a pleasure. I think he just released a video not too long ago that was really juicy. So check him out. Check him out. And yeah, Sunbread says it tastes like a sweet shake. Yes. So it should taste like a shake, but with, like, spices, so it's like there's, like depending on what like, nutmeg is in there and other, like, really cool spices. So, yeah, that's what I usually put in there is, like, not lots of nutmeg and some cinnamon sometimes. But you gotta make sure that the cinnamon doesn't overpower the nutmeg. And if you have a vanilla bean, pod, go ahead and put that in there too. Um And Keith E, thank you so much for reminding people to do this because I always forget. Please subscribe share, and hit the hype button if it presents itself. Thank you so much, Keithy. For sure, definitely. I forget to tell people to subscribe and to share this out with any friends you may have that may like this kind of content. And go Bonzo Gilmore says, movies, bah humbug. And Gary Cover says, I know, RNG, I know how you feel about your allergies. I have them all year round. I take equate allergy pills and they work for me. Yeah, I mean, when I was younger, I used to take a lot of allergy pills, and that used to get me through like every problem I had. And so I came to a point where I was just like, I can't do allergy pills anymore. And so I have to just kind of bear with it, without any help at all, or like they were starting to make me sick. So um, let's see. Let's keep going really quickly. I think I'm catching up to you guys. And Red says, retro some chocolate covered espresso beans may be headed your way. Oh, really? Oh, wow. Well, also now that you mention it, just anybody just remember anyone sending anything in the mail right now. If you're sending it now, it's probably going to end up coming to me after Christmas. So, just like FYI, a friend was like, "Oh, I'm going to send you something," and they were like, "Yeah, well, it looks like it's coming after Christmas because they're expect that's what they're expecting." And uh, Be Spectacle Heroine says, eggnog tastes a bit caramely, in my opinion. Oh, that definitely be a cool thing to put a little caramel flavor in there. I think you're onto something. I may have to, get some caramel flavored stevia or something like that and see if that will work in my little concoction. Um, and I know stevia is not for everybody, but it works. I work. It works for me. And Bespectacles Stumpart says, "Yeah, I like vanilla and caramel, and I use it in my coffee as cream. Yummy, yum 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 yum." I know. I was accidentally making eggnog with my coffee at one point when I was, just drinking coffee, hot coffee. Now I don't really drink hot coffee so much anymore, but I still drink coffee. Let's see, getting into the spirit of this. Oh, okay. Bonzo says just getting into the spirit of the season, and let's see. And Gary says, "Oh, I'm in the spirit. I'm trying to binge watch the TV special shows and movies." That is really sweet. I love that. I love that to be able to do that. I think on the Carol Burnett channel, she's doing a lot of Christmassy kind of stuff too. So she has a great channel. They're like on 24/7. They show her old shows over and over and over again. So that's another source of entertainment for us people who love old retro shows. The Carol Burnett show. What a talented lady! What a talented lady! Um, and let's see. Zimrad says the eggnog in stores don't have spices. Gotta add your own. Well, yeah, and I really don't trust some of the stuff that they put in there now, and because the last couple of times I've been extremely sick after having, the eggnog that they've had, but some of them are just like egg and milk, and that's it, like you said, as you have to add the rest of it, but they don't skimp on the sugar though. They don't skip on the sugar. And Keith E says, Hooper's allergic to allergy pills. Me too. I'm allergic to them now. I mean, you could call it, they make me sick. So, Botanical Brother says, get hypotherapy, RNG, to free yourself from allergies. Oh, hypnotherapy. Okay, well, I would love that. I probably when I hit it real big, get a lot of money. Maybe it'll be really good. For now, I just have to grit and bear it. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's just a little inconvenient when trying to conduct a watch party for crying out. Allergies go away. You know what I mean? Let's see. And Zimmerman says, retro a Christmas package. Oh, hugs will arrive on Friday. Oh wow. Okay. Um, sweet, sweet. And that's definitely in time for Christmas. And Gary Carver says there's a weird food history video on why we drink at Christmas. Oh, okay. I definitely want to see that. And Martin Kilborn says caramel whiskey will work in the eggnog too. Ooh, sounds like you've got some experience there. Sounds actually really good. I haven't had any drinks in a long time. Haven't desired it. So um, I wouldn't mind a little drink whiskey uh, eggnog. That might be kind of tasty. And Sunbread says I would drink eggnog all year if they sold it, but I would be a flappy baby. Yeah, if they sold it, yeah. If they sold it and it was good, and it was good. Bonzo Kilburn. Carol is 92, by the way. Oh wow, yes. And she's doing very like she's in still working and just still hilarious. Really, really love her. And yeah, Summer says I read ingredients. Some are bad. Yeah, I just okay. So I went to. I hate to just go off on a tangent here, but I wanted something with like mayo in it, or like some dressing. I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a salad. I'm gonna put, see if I can, make a little dressing. Every single dressing had EDTA in it, and I'm very, very allergic to EDTA, which is in everything, including soaps and like food items, lotions. It's in everything. So I have to like get like raw ingredients and make my own concoctions for everything. So crazy. And Gary Carvina said Christmas TV shows Beverly Hillbillies, Petticoat Junction, Green Acres, Bewitched, Sanford and Son, and Hazel. Oh wow. And Oh, and also, the Barbara Eden show, Barbara Eden is now 94, Gary Carpenter says, yes. Wow, these guys, I'm so glad that they're still around. I wish they did more work though, but and when you're 94, you kind of want to take it easy. You don't want to have to go to work if you don't, if you don't want to. Um, but it's always nice to see that they're still around. And Summer says, "Father Knows Best Christmas" just came up on my YouTube. Oh wow, that's a real old show. Uh, and Bespectacled uh, says Scrooge would be visited by the ghost of Red 40 in a moderator. Oh well, the ghost of Red 40. That's one of the things I'm allergic to. Food coloring. Uh, and a botanical brother says, put some psyllium mushrooms in that eggnog and enjoy. Oh, what a great idea! It will like, um, yes, I think that might work. Um, you'll get a trip. You'll be going to the North Pole. And mention Sunrise is retro. There are tons of non-GMO organic salad dressings now, really affordable. Yes, definitely going to be looking at those options. And Bonzo Kilmore says, "I'm still dreaming of Janie." Yes, wasn't that a great show? And Ron is here. Hello, Ron. How are you? Says hello from England. So good to see you. So good to see you. And definitely, if you guys want to head over to Ron's channel, go ahead and do so. Really cute, cool channel there. And also, got shrooms and the nog. Yeah, you're going to have one heck of a Christmas. And Gary covers his Bible story specials. Some of these are rare. The Night the Animals Spoke, The Nativity of Hanna-Barbera, The Drummer Boy Books 1 and 2, Nestor the Long-Haired Christmas Donkey. Yes, those are some good ones. And let's see. All right, so I've gotten to the bottom of the chat. I think it's time for us to get ready for the movie. And let's see. Let's get ready for the watching portion of this. We did a lot of talking for 30 minutes almost there. So thank you for everyone for bearing with me. We like to just commiserate a little bit before the actual event. And let's see if we can if I could get you a copy if you don't have one already. You can type it into YouTube. It should come up. And by the way, anyone who hasn't seen A Muppet's Christmas Carol, definitely you want to do that. Now, A Christmas Carol, the movie that we're about to watch, was originally a TV movie. It was made for television, so it may be a little tough to see. So let's see where it's all playing. Okay, so there's a lot of places where it's free. Zumo Play, it's free. Pluto TV, it's free. Roku Channel, it's free. Plex, it's free. I believe if you have a Hulu subscription, it's there. If you have a Peacock subscription, it's there as well. It's actually, they said that it's on Disney subscription. It should, because Hulu and Disney are the same, pretty much. Paramount subscription as well. It should be on YouTube's channel, primetime subscription, but also some people have already, like, they've uploaded it, and so you might find it there as well. It's on Fubo TV, Sling TV, Amazon Prime, and that's where I'm actually watching it, is on Amazon Prime. I did purchase the movie a long time ago, so it is my copy. But I believe it's still there if you want to rent. It's on Google Play to rent, on Apple TV to rent, and Fandango. I'll check one other location for those of you who want easy access. Let me see if it's on archive. It might be, guys. It might be. Let's just double check. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So if all those other places you're unable to get it, let me just put it. Okay, there we go. And let me pin it as the top message for anyone who comes in. If they need a quick access to the movie, it's right at the top. But there are many, many locations to find this movie. It's unlike some of the other movies that we've had before. This is really going to be easy. And let's see. Gary Carpenter says, I have several of the songs from this movie. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's another thing. People always like mention the Scrooge being a musical, right? Scrooge being a musical. But also, this is a musical too. There's a lot of musical pieces in there. It's not necessarily like ruled by the music, but the music does have some storytelling elements to it. So yeah, it could be categorized as a musical. It's really interesting. And the songs are very, very pretty. There's one in particular that always gets me. Um, and Sunbread says, I remember the Henry Winkler Scrooge in the early 80s. I think he now looks just like he did when he with the old man makeup. Yes, yes, that was an American Christmas Carol, and it is very good. It is very good. It is, basically, I think the way it's looking like 1920s is a time period that kind of had the setting where everyone is going through depression, and he's pretty much going around confiscating people's stuff because they lent him money and he is taking their things during Christmas, no less. And so yeah, there is really uh, a great bit of storytelling they were able to do there, and I loved it. He played it really well, especially for his age, and very well. And thanks for mentioning that, Sunrat. I love that movie. And B Spectacle says, I can't believe the things the Internet Archive has sometimes. They often come in clutch for me. Yes, and they have a lot of other like things like old posters and like they'll show you like what like the old press releases and things like that. All kinds of old nostalgia that you can find from the Internet Archive. I love it. Um, and Mechanical Brother says, gotta check out the Wrinkler version. It's really good. It's really good. And let's see. And Gary Carter, I found their other Christmas movie, Letters to Santa, on YouTube. Oh, okay. And let's see. All right, so let's get into this. Let's get into this. Before we oh boy, my allergies again. All right, so Christmas Carol, 1984. This was, of course, a derivative of Charles Dickens's novel, A Christmas Carol, that was released in 1843, directed by Clive Donner, and and it says that he was also Clive Donner was also the editor of the 1951 version of Scrooge, and it stars George C. Scott, who's like amazing in this. He's fantastic as Scrooge, and also features Frank Findlay, who I pretty much really know mostly as the guy from s- Life Force. He's one. He played in the Life Force, and he was like one of the really amazing characters. And that's like one of my favorite movies, even though it's like totally messy. I love it. And then David Warner is in this playing Bob Cratchit, which I loved. And then there's Susanna York, who I I'm like mostly familiar with her being Superman's mom, and also Angela Pleasance as Christmas Goes Past, and oh, of course, and Edward Woodard as Ghost of Christmas Present, who did a fantastic job, and yeah, also Roger Rees playing Scrooge's nephew, and this is really great, really great. All right, let's get into it. Let me see if I can find the oh, allergies crazy. All right. Let's do it, guys. Let's get started. So, the way it works is that I count down from 5 to 1, and uh who's in the chat? Is that my mommy? My mommy is here, guys. So say I'm waiting on my stimulus check. Is Scrooge holding it up? Yes, he is. So good to see you, Mom. Okay, so last week we watched probably my mom and I favorite Scrooge movie, or maybe I would say for me, my one of my favorite Christmas movies. And that was Scrooge in 1970. And Mom, if you haven't seen that, go on ahead and check that video from last week. It's so good. It would be under the live show tab and on my channel. And let's see. And yeah, so I really wished you had popped in for that one too. But yeah, this is the George C. Scott version, which is really good. He did a great job at it. So so good to see you, Mom. And everybody's saying hello to my mommy. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. And Ron says Charles Dickens, born 1812 to 1870, born in Portsmouth. I used to look after a dog sometimes, and I walked her in the cemetery in the South Sea, where Dickens and some of his family are buried. Wow, that is so cool, Ron. That is so cool. Oh, and look who walked in the door. It's Charles Radcliffe. Hello, good to see you. Good to see you. Mommy, everybody's saying hi to you. My goodness. You're a superstar. All right, let's get this party together. All right, so I'm gonna count from 5 to 1. And after 1, then I'll hit the play button, and then we'll have that beautiful little visualizer for us to match our copies up together. And what else? What else? Oh, I won't be able to look at the chat and see your comments until later on. I'll check later. But I also do have a residual or a auxiliary computer over here where I can see your comments on occasion when I'm get a break from what's on the screen. So do bear with me. And superstar without the money. Yeah, well, isn't that always the case? And oh, okay. And Ron says correction. Charles Dickens is buried in Westminster Abbey, but a lot of his family is buried at South Sea. Okay, yeah, I can understand. Yeah, that's got to be really cool to be able to point that out too. And Harry Carpenter says there's a version of this movie with Mario Thomas as a female version. Uh, uh, Mario Thomas, Marlo Thomas. Yeah, I think that's who you're talking about as a female version of Scrooge, and I've seen that one. Really good. There's also another one with a female version, which I did a review for with Vanessa Williams that was done in the year 2000. Really, really good. Actually, hilarious too. More funny than anything. Uh, and oh yeah, my mommy says, "I see the Scrooge that you did last week." Yes, uh, I cried, Mom. I cried so much. I cried so much. I might do it again. I might do it again. Uh, yeah, this one is the 1984 version with George C. Scott. Okay, and that well, believe it or not, the girls did a good job. It was just done right. It was done just right. Somebody else did. I'm trying to think. There was another person who did a Scrooge version. It's the story of transformation, and I think that's the reason why it worked. But it's always like, you've got to play with it and make it funny and not make it like, don't try to actually like duplicate it exactly. You've gotta change it. Sort of like Scrooged. How Scrooged with um missing forgetting his name all of a sudden, but how that movie kind of like that was done in the 90s, how that movie kind of played with the ideas with comedy, and didn't just make it, um, something that was, about trying to duplicate the exact thing, in the exact setting of the old Victorian age. Alright, so let's get her started. I keep getting distracted by the comments, guys. Let's go. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit play. And now we've got it. Oh no. Sorry guys, we gotta abort. Abort! Abort! My timer didn't actually stop. So sorry guys. We gotta abort this and try to see if we can do this again. Sorry. Abort, 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 abort. Let's try this again. It felt like I pressed down on it and it just didn't take. So let's try it once more. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit play. Okay, it did it this time. And I'm like a second after you guys. Starts right away. See if I can match it up exactly. The music is so beautiful. Okay, I think I matched up perfectly. Just so you guys can see. Just oh. Oh, so it looks like the narrator is Scrooge's nephew who's telling the tale. I love these recreations. They're really like the attention to detail is just beautiful. It actually feels like you're actually there in that time period. My version is a little foggy outside. Oh, Charles Radcliffe says, "I saw this on TV, and movie theaters." Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw it on television. Yes, this is part of from definitely from the book where Scrooge was like, "You can't, we're gonna keep it. It's gonna be cold in there. So layer up." He's saying. Oh, here's the narrator. See how he kind of plays it with a little bit of like it's a little joke to himself, like a dark humor. Ooh. Why did he do that? Bob Cratchit, don't say anything. Oh, he says he'd sooner serve in hell first than go to have dinner with them for Christmas. It's so sad because he does love his sister. He just hasn't been very kind to his nephew. Pick a man's pocket. I always love that line. Poor excuse for picking a man's pocket on the 25th of December. I would say out of everyone, he says humbug like the most authentic. Oh, it's tiny. Screw Tiny Tim. Cratchit is so cute. He's just waiting out there for his dad in the cold. Ah, it's so hard there. Oh, Gary Carpenter said, RNG, I also forgot about Mickey's Christmas Carol. You know, I never saw that. I gotta see that. Oh boy. He's like, I'm gonna make a lot of money off of this. He's like, he says a pleasant, nor do I wish to. You guys know this guy, right? He's Batman's butler, Alfred. Amongst his many other roles that he's had. Wow. I love the way he says all of this with a smile. It's a dark smile, but it's a smile. He's like, yeah. If you don't mind, but I don't want, you know. I'm not gonna help. Oh man. I wonder what that says about Scrooge and the way we interpret his performance of Scrooge. Oh, poor thing. Oh, he's so cute. I will say of all the Tiny Tims, this one looks like the most sickly. And I think they put, like, makeup on him to make him look even more, like, sick. Poor poor kid. And it also looks like they did they were heavy on the ADR for him. That kid is, like, right here on his face. They're so cute, though. Oh, this is such a little pretty song. Oh, now this looks ominous and scary. Oh, okay. I don't know where to put that. My god, that looks all so authentic. That's just looks really good. I always love that the doorknob transition. They always do every movie has, like, a different version of the doorknob transition, but it's always a lion with with the handle knock on it. Let's see what It just looks like it's super, super dead winter there. Not to mention it's -5 degrees here where I'm at. It might even be get even lower than that later on tonight. It might, like, go to, like, um, -20s or something is what they said, but it looks like it's even colder there. Like, and you can imagine that house without any fire or anything to keep it, like, keep things warm, how cold it must be in there. The music is, like, set up for, like, a scary horror movie for sure. This reminds me, definitely he's got, like, 3 locks in his bed to go to his bedroom. That's pretty intense. Oh, Danny Staten's here. Hello, Danny. So good to see you. Greetings from South Carolina. Happy holidays to all. Oh, happy holidays to you as well. Oh, wow. They used a picture of the Last Supper, and he's eating supper. Again with the spiders. Oh my god. The spider webs everywhere. Uh-oh. I don't know. These TV movies that they used to do back in the day were always like top-notch quality. For a ghost, it's easy to enter a room like that, even with 3 locks, so now I always love this actor who plays, Marley. It is, yes, Frank Finlay. I told you guys he was the one who was in, Life Force. Which don't get me started talking about Life Force. This is great. This one, they actually have him sitting in a chair. Remember last week he pulled the chair up closer to him, but they didn't end up sitting in the chair. Oh my goodness, Sergeant Garitana's here. Hello. Hello, Sergeant Garitana. So good to see you. He's doing a lot of screaming. Yeah. So Scrooge has like a really, really long chain. See, I didn't recognize this before, but one thing that Marley has to do is make sure that Scrooge accepts that he's real or he believes what he's seeing. I love this line. Mankind was my business. Mm. Oh, Koji is here. Hello. How are you, Koji? Koji, I don't know if she's still here, but I think my mommy is in the chat as well. Koji says, I think this about this story a lot when I go through things in life. Sometimes our past, present, and future always tests or affects our character. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I mean, yeah. This one doesn't grab grab Scrooge and takes him out into the world where he can see all of the spirits that are doomed. Whereas, of course, last week we did get a chance to see it, but that's a very important part of the story because he has to see where he'll end up. But it works fine. I mean, it doesn't. It's not like gonna break the story, but it's interesting that they decided, okay, we've got to edit this down a little bit. Now he's doubting what he saw. Yeah. Because the spirit was like very adamant about him really acknowledging that he believes what he's seeing. And he was like, yeah, yeah, I believe what I'm seeing. But now that he went away, it's like, yeah, that was just something I ate. What he said, an indigested piece of bad potato or something. Oh yeah, and now we're gonna get to the the ghost of Christmas past. Koji says, "Retro mommy, hello." Oh, Joseph Begay is here. Hello, Joseph. Says hello. All. I have a couple of minutes after speaking with my siblings. Wow, cool. Moving beyond range of cell service at Ak- Aklock, Alaska. Just wanted to pop in to hope you all have a great week. Yeah. I love the way he plays Scrooge. It's just there's something, that is a very authentic about the way he's doing it. Gary says, "Look at my last text on Susanna York, please." Okay, let me see if I can roll back. Um, Susanna York is Mrs. Cratchit was Superman's mom and Lara is Superman. Uh, yes, yes, I mentioned that earlier. Yeah. Mrs. Cratchit, yep. We'll see her soon. Yep, I did mention that. Um, who could miss Superman's mom, you know? Oh, look at all the hoarfrost on the tree branches. By the way, thank you so much, Gary, for mentioning that, for especially any new people to know that she's coming up. We're gonna point her out to everybody. Oh, yeah, there were a lot of people who their their wives died in childbirth, and then they treated the children so poorly after. And there was a couple people who didn't do that, of course. Yeah, there were it's no telling how people are gonna react to, um, grief, if they'll take it out on other people or they'll, um, you know, be different. But that yeah, that was the thing that happened. You guys know who this is, right? This is Sorsha from Willow. I think, right? Let me see her face. Yes, it is her. Joanne Wally is her name. And just so we know, this is Mark Strickson who plays Scrooge. She's so young there. Oh my god. 4 years later, she plays, Saoirse in Willow. So many people in this movie. And there was a strain between Scrooge and his father. Mr. Fezziwig! I love Mr. Fezziwig. Yeah, so 3 days he gets to spend with his family before he gets put into to work immediately, so that'll mess you up. You're expecting to get all of this love and affection from your family, and you've gotta spend 3 days, with somebody who's very treats you very with such disdain, and then, of course, his sister is lovely. So, yeah, they set up very wonderfully how he developed this kind of cold behavior. Yeah, he did exactly what his father did, was he shut himself off for to caring about, s the offspring of somebody he loved that died. Did exactly what his father did. Mr. Fezziwig! Yes, Gary, you're so right. Joanne Whalley, now Kilmer, was Val Kilmer's wife. They met on the set of Willow and fell madly in love, and they have one child together. Oh, Charles Radcliffe also said so as well. Thank you guys are you guys are so knowledgeable in the chat. Thank you for mentioning that, guys. Oh, I love Willow so much. I probably talk about it for 10 hours. Okay, so this actress, man, I'm having some buffering right now. Okay, so this actress is Lucy Gutteridge. And she plays the part so well, so well. Oh, Mr. Scrooge is when he was young, he was a little spry. See, these guys are talking about the importance of dancing. We were talking about that earlier. Yes. Aw, that's so cute. She's so adorable. Fezziwig. That is so cool. It's so nice to see that at one point in his life, he was, he was happy, and he was on his way. He was on his way to living a happier kind of life, more jolly, and, Aw. This is like an extra scene and you don't see in other movies. This is where this is where he makes his mistake, 'cause he keeps thinking like, "If I make enough money, I can have the life a good life together." Uh-oh. Mm. Oh, this breaks my heart to see this. Gary Carpenter says, "The grave marker with Scrooge's name what was a blank stone was found in a real cemetery and was used for the movie." Oh, yeah, I guess we'll see that coming up, and, Gary says, "Majors, uh, uh, Steve Austin on the $6 Million Man did Bionic Christmas Carol." Oh, really? I didn't see that. I didn't see that. I see, I really like the yep. Oh, this is the bitter part. This is the part that hurts. Yep, those could have been his children. She gave a she had a lot of children. She had a lot of them. I'm gonna see that, $6 Million Man Bionic, uh, Christmas Carol. I'm just glad that she found love, you know? Like, she was looking for it and she found it. Yeah, he's getting, like, a little jealous and angry. It's all a ghost. Wasn't there. He's got like his full clothes on him, it looks like. And it's his house coat, but he's pretty much wearing like a full outfit underneath it. He's in the next room, baby. I I think I think it's confirmed. My favorite ghost is the ghost of Christmas present. It's confirmed. It's confirmed. Oof, dazzling. He's got his shirt open like a rock star. Gary Carpenter says, those workhouses in his time were terrible and they had nowhere else to go or stay. Yeah, they would gather up all the orphans and put them in workhorse houses, and it would be horrible conditions. That's that, and then also they would be like the reason why minors are called minors is because sometimes they would have kids minors to go dig in the mines. They're gonna It was much easier for them to move around in there. So that was the main reason why. I think kids like working for a living is just one of those things that's a luxury of the modern age. But before then, it's like you got a kid, put them to work immediately. And I mean, I don't think it would be so bad if they weren't getting abused. Like, but it's a situation that leads to abuse. So there's it's really no way to like modify it enough. Uh-oh, I'm getting some buffering, guys. See, I think he was just pointing out the commercialism of Christmas. It's like, oh, these guys are buying a lot of stuff. Oh, yeah, we're about to hang out with the Cratchits. He's like, "I would want to stay." There she is, guys, Superman's mom. I love how rudimentary this place looks. So authentic. Like, everything, even down to the door, just so. Oh, I love how all the other kids are, like, being so kind to their brother. Oh, I'm gonna start crying. I'm sorry, guys, it's already starting. It's the Cratchits, I love the Cratchits. Yeah, even Scrooge had to notice. He was like, "Hey, look at how they're supporting him like this." It really oh, man. Oh, ah, look at David Warner just acting his butt off. Ah, and just so we remember that by the way, Tiny Tim is being played by Anthony Walters. Oh, that is so cool. He's paying too much. Yeah. He's like, "Oh, man, he's paying him too much." Ah, man. He's personally offended because that puts pressure on him to, like, pay Bob Cratchit more. Actually, that goose isn't as pathetic as some of the other movies, that I've seen. Uh-uh. Aw. The turkey's actually steaming. Yeah, yes, Scrooge actually said, "Amen." A good actor, I love Ah. Yeah, that is, Edward Woodard playing, Ghost of Christmas Present. Really amazing job. Aw, Tiny Tim. I love the look of pride on Bob Crouch's face when he looks at his son. He's like, "Oh, that is a good boy right there." I love it. Okay, sorry, the tears are happening. He's really touched by something. Yep, that's what he said. Okay, he pissed off the ghost of Christmas present. He's like I'm not sure what this is. Is this like figgy pudding? Is if it does anybody know what kind of cake this is or dessert? I don't even know what figgy pudding is actually. I love how everybody's waiting for the results. The mistletoe. Uh-oh. He's like, "The children, it's Christmas Day." Bob is just he's so sweet. My dear, have some chat. I love him. Come on, for Bob, do this. He's a good guy. I love how, the other kids are, like, depending on their age, responded to their understanding of what the conversation is. I always love this song. Keith E says, "Pudding is just like cake with a lot of rice. There's no pudding. Star figgy pudding." Oh, figgy, and it says, "Figgy pudding is just cake with raisins." Ew, ew. I don't think I like that. Oh, the Outcast Creative is here. It says, "Yay, I caught Retro." Ah, awesome. Lancy back from raving. Yeah, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats. I also have my retro nerd guy glasses on. Oh, cool. Let's get nerdy. Oh, you're gonna love this. Look, I just got this from my store. It's Nerd Alert. I also have movie nerd and film nerd as well. The nerds are in the house. Boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats, boots, cats. Oh man. We gotta go dancing one of these days for sure, Lance. But, Lance says, glad I caught you. This is one of my faves, Scrooge adaptations, close to the definitive of the classic Muppet Christmas Carol. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. So, like by the way, the again, Roger Reese is uh the Scrooge's uncle, nephew. Scrooge's nephew. Oh, he loved her too, and he treat his her son like garbage. It's like, yeah, ah, bah humbug. The thing is that Bob's nephew is doing really well. Like he's not doing poorly. Um, so he should be proud of him. I don't know why he isn't. But of course, I think it's the connection between the sister and also getting in touch with those emotions. Um, and Lance also says it's on retro 2026. You got to you got time to be in the UK for the June 6th. Oh, I don't know. I money is so tight. I don't even know where I'm working on a daily basis these days. So, uh, more of that to come, but I will look into it maybe. The thing I like about Scrooge too is that he loves games. And like, it kind of kind of cool to see what happened to Scrooge after all of these events, what he got into, what he allowed himself to have fun with. It's really interesting to see the difference between this version and last week's version. How he was, like, running in between, like, everybody, like, really diving into those, uh, like, enjoying it. Oh, okay, so this is an important piece, that I feel is missing from a lot of different versions of, of the adaptations is actually going to the different places where it's really even much poorer than the Bob, Cratchit and his family that people were living on the street. Oh, poor thing. It's the difference between losing a job and not being able, like, to pay your bills, and next thing you know, you're on the street. I love the way he's like, "Is it like, ask this family here if it is." A lot of families had to make a decision like this. Still have to do that. Still have to do that. Right now, our family is doing that right now, making that kind of a decision. What? You're just like him. I love the Oh my god. Oh boy. Yeah, not every, um, adaptation, like, actually mentions these twins. Oh, shoot. When it says, "That's so weird. I'm sure I heard the police car outside Retro's, and then they came past my house right after. A time tunnel." And before that, Keithy says, "It sounds like they're filming another episode of Cops Again, Retro." I didn't even hear it, you see, it just happens now. I don't even notice. I love this this version of this version of, Christmas Present is a little more, I would say I wouldn't say quite sinister, but he's pissed off at Scrooge. He's like, he he's not exactly like the nicest ghost ever to Scrooge. starting to have some regrets. Oh, he's still not getting it though. He just thinks that all the stuff that's going on in the world is not his issue, not his problem. But then he's also never been nice to anybody. He's shut out the people in his life. Ooh, now this doesn't give you the creeps, man. But cinematic. Cinematic. Okay. Beautiful. Ah, creepy. So I can I just say beautifully done? Look at those rolls of fog. It almost looks like animation. It's so perfect. So the ghost of Christmas future shrieks like an alien. We're like aliens. It just makes those shrieking sounds. I think he has bones for hands. He's just a skeleton. I love the ghost of Christmas future. He's just like a shadow. I think it's even more like creepier that the way they create the visuals for that ghost. It's so freaky. Yeah, people don't have a lot of respect for people who are dead that were jerks. So in life. It's back home, but somebody is in his bed. Does he recognize that this is his bed? Ooh. Oh, I love that finger. It's like, eh. Look at the acting. It's like, love it. So, like, at this point, he doesn't quite know it's himself that's the one that, that's passed away. But he's like, This is crazy. Why are people so mean to this person who died? At least show some respect to the dead." So, there is some moniker of humanity in him that this is outrageous. When the ghost of Christmas future is shrieking at you, you better go in. You better go. You better go where it tells you. Ah, mm, mm. I love that lady. She's That's the same tune we heard earlier for Scrooge's clock. He should have recognized it. Yep. Look at her face. Oh, it says that this actress Liz Smith played Mrs. Dibbler in this movie, but he also played it in A Christmas Carol in 1999, starring Patrick Stewart, that's a great version, and also played the character Joyce in the modernized version of Christmas Carol in the year 2000, the year 2000. So she's an alum. It's so funny because the Ghost of Christmas Future is showing him exactly what he's asking for. He only communicates in points and shrieks and thunderclaps. Oh no. This really, I mean, shows me how possibly underutilized she was in the Superman movie, this actress, because she's really good. But it's just a small part, right? Uh, I'm gonna get teary-eyed because I love how he's still, like, isn't letting his feelings get in the way of, like, caring for his family and showing them tenderness. Some people, it could really like, grief can really affect them in a way that they don't feel like interacting with people. Oh, oh, ugh, this scene really gets me. I'm like, "Oh gosh." Aw. Oh, that is so oh. Oh gosh, this is really getting me. No, you don't get to decide. Thunderclap. So, like, sorry, Scourge, you don't get to decide these things. Wow, that shape is so wild. I love the like that, like, and you could get really creative with the Ghosts of Christmas Future, can't you? And a lot of productions have. It's really cool. They like what they did for Scrooge as well. Oh boy. The sound on this is just crazy. Oh boy. Oh, the thunderclap. You better do it. Oh boy. Yeah. Oh, there's actually a person underneath the costume of the Ghost of Christmas Future Future is, Michael Carter. Excellent job. He's in his bedroom. Aw, and it went dark, so I think that that probably would have been a commercial break right there. Uh, he did get a few minutes of sleep at least, or a few hours of sleep. Or maybe he was asleep all the time. Oh, I always love these bells. Okay. Cascaria says, I have arrived at the milk and cookies part of my evening. Oh, you're well, enjoy your milk and cookies. Oh, man. I always love seeing Scrooge, like, so happy. He just seems so much, like, better now that he's looked at his point of view is has changed, and it seems like it made him a happier person at no cost to anybody. I'm having a little suffering, so I may be before or after you guys right now. I love he's like, "Wonderful day." I'm gonna try that one morning. I'm just gonna, like, wake up and like, "Wonderful day." I remember before he was like, "Bah humbug." Yeah. Aw. And also these guys who are just going around, like, asking people for charity money. So good. Oh, look at them, they were, like, planning on what they're gonna do. Imagine, like, getting that on, like, Christmas Day. Oh my god, the work. That's all I can think about is the work. Aw, Tiny Tim. He the poor child looks super, super sick. Somebody get some a doctor in there immediately. Aw, that is so nice. Aw, they're so cute. She's, like, suspicious, like, "Hmm, what does he want? What does he want?" Oh, wow, okay, I got some messages here. Kimberly says, "I love you, RNG. Aw, you're so sweet. You're amazing." And Frames and Rhythm is here. Hello. Hello there. Says, "Hey, Retro and chat. Merry Christmas and happy holidays." Oh, Merry Christmas and happy holidays to you as well. Oh, man. So I love that's why I love this season. It's so beautiful. It is. I love this part to apologize sincerely. He's been talking a lot of smack about her for a long time, so this is really important for him to do this. He's cheating because he already knows the answers. Oh, yeah. And that's grief, you know, he was suffering from the grief of losing the one person who in his life was kind to him and loving to him, and she was gone, and all the love and sweetness and is gone from your life when someone like that disappears. And then how you take grief is another. Some people will just say, "Oh, there's still opportunity to love others," and then some people will say, "That's the only one, and that's it." And that's the end of me being able to interact with humanity kindly. I love the way he's like laughing through it, and it looks like he's back to his old ways. Oh boy, Cratchit, you're in trouble. He tried. Oh boy, he's heard that before. Poor Bob Cratchit is like freaking out. Oh, Kiwi says, many people in this world have no humility. It's a gift that seldom goes unused by many. Ooh, dropping some knowledge bombs. Knowledge bombs in the house. I love the way he's like, yes. I love the way he's just laughing through it. I can't believe it. Yes, now he's gonna make the place comfortable for his employees. My God, I love this part. Oh, and did you see that Tiny Tim walks now without the crutches? So good, everyone. Oh, so sweet. Yes, the soundtrack to this is amazing. It is real, truly well. It's so funny because okay, guys, the movie is giving me choices for what other movies they're gonna do. I just remove that. Uh, yeah, so this was so great, guys. I love this version of A Christmas Carol. There's so many versions out there. Again, there are ones, more modern ones, which I think are. I've never watched a version I didn't like. I'll tell you that much. I never watched a version I didn't like, and simply because I absolutely adore the story. Uh, the one from 2000, the one with Vanessa Williams, hilarious, hilarious. It's done with the mixture of kind of doing a like a Dream Girls, the storyline for Dream Girls, uh, or or some people said it's like sort of taking the idea of the Supremes and kind of making it a sort of like a, a Christmas Carol kind of thing, but also updating it for like this 80s group where, some of the group members kind of um, go into different spirals, and the main person is that Vanessa Williams plays is a complete diva. It's called the Diva's Christmas Carol. It's so good. I love it. Um, and yeah, there's so many different versions. I think Tom Arnold also did a version of a Christmas Carol. I forgot exactly the title of the story, but it's actually pretty good. I had fun with it. Again, they use the modernized kind of storytelling with it, and who else? There was another one with trying to think. There was another one that I really enjoyed. There's quite a few that are really. Oh my goodness! Look! It's Mark. How you doing, Mark? Mark, do you to see? So good to see you. Uh, it's really great. Merry Christmas. Says hi everyone. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you as well, Mark. And let's see. B Spectacle says Blackadder's Christmas Carol is terrific. Oh, I never saw that one. I never did see that one. Also, Tony, the singer, uh, Tony, what is her name? Uh, I keep trying to think about it. Let me see. I may need Google to help me with this one. Tony Braxton. Yes, Tony Braxton did a version of A Christmas Carol as well, but it was a little bit different because had to do with like her grandmother. Oh no! Her parents were ghosts, and that at least I think her mother was a ghost, and that came back and did the whole job of all the three ghosts. It wasn't like really a total um retelling, but it was pretty close. It was pretty close. And the Outcast Creative says, retro off topic, but watch Pluribus. It's really good. Okay, I will see if I can squeeze it in my schedule. My schedule these days is just insane. I don't even know where to go on. It's nuts. Um, yeah, it not in a good way. Good way. It's just like I don't have time to do anything anymore. And it's really kind of frustrating because I want to do so much. We'll see what we can do. I'll still keep trying. I will never give up. And so I'm going to see if I can watch Pluribus. Thank you so much, Lance, for suggesting that. I really appreciate that because um, if it's good, I want to watch it. And then Mark says, "This is my favorite version of Scrooge." Oh, really? George C. Scott is great in this one. He is really good. He is really good. I was saying earlier how he plays it so differently than most people. He kind of, especially in the beginning, he plays Scrooge like a almost like a comedian, but he's got like a dark humor and everybody else is trying to figure him out. Like they just can't understand why he's so mean. And I wouldn't call him like necessarily a comedian, but you can see like he is laughing through a lot of what he's saying. And uh, that is kind of a cool way to portray him. Yeah. Oh wow. Let's see. Kimberly says, apparently antiderivative Jill is resting her voice. She's feeling better. Oh, okay. Yes, I hope she's feeling better too. We love antiderivative Jill, and anybody who hasn't hung out over on her channel, please do um, take a look at the stuff that she's doing. She's doing some brilliant work over there, and having really incredible conversations about movies and TV shows. Yeah. And Lance says, Retro, let me know if you have time for a catch up after we haven't had one in a while, in ages. Today I do have something to do after this, but we'll catch up. Let's catch up between now and New Year's for sure. Definitely. Um, let's see. Um, I do have, let's see, I've got the watch party for White Christmas next week, 1954. That's next week. But the week after, oh, we're doing a Christmas Eve live show on the 24th. That's going to be later in the evening. I think I'm going to start like around 10 o'clock or something. It's going to be late. And then there is, of course, the Christmas show, which is What's in the Box, and I think that one's gonna be a little earlier in the day, around, um, a little earlier in the day, I'll just say. And then, the watch party for Trading Places, I think uh, uh, Douglas A. Burton, the author, is gonna come hang out with us, on that day. That is December the 27th. And then, of course, the big coup de grace to end the season is the New Year's Eve bash, which is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have so much fun there. I have some things that some dress up for the day and everything. A lot of these I'm probably going to do a little dress up. I'm going to dress up for Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Christmas, and New Year's Eve. So those are dress up days for me. Um, yes, and Sona Poopa's Cuber says the same thing we're all thinking, is that we hope that Jill gets better soon. We really love her and she's amazing and really want her to do well. Also, guys, anyone in the chat who has not subscribed to the Outcast Creative, please do so. One of my favorite channels, one of my favorite people, incredible guy, has incredible content on his channel about the film industry. He's making films. He's an author. He does everything. What doesn't Lance do? We don't. And I need to have him come to the channel to have a conversation with us about writing, because I really want to get more into that. As you guys know, I've been writing a lot on my own, and I really want to talk to him about publishing and all that stuff, and just writing in general, and that'll give us sort of an inkling of how all of these IPs that we love, how they're being created, how they're being how do you come up with stuff, so he'll help us to figure some of that stuff out behind the scenes, and possibly even like whatever other questions we can come up with to ask Lance. He's a fantastic guy. And Mark says, pluribus has been good. I would love to ask the Unimind all kinds of questions, like where is Jimmy Hoffa buried and is Elvis still alive? Oh, cool. So there's a character called the Unimind, huh? Okay. Yeah, yes, I totally understood what you meant. And Charles Radcliffe says, to tell you how well George C. Scott plays his roles, one World War II veteran said he watched Patton at the movies and swore that was Patton. Oh, really? Wow. Wow. Yeah. He really gets into it. I told you, like, one of my favorite performances from him is in the movie Firestarter, where he just plays such a, like, layered character that's, like, so mysterious, and you're just like, "Wow." And he's, of course, a villain, but one that you're just not sure what to make of him because he's such a good manipulator, and you don't know where he's coming from. And Lance says, "I could chat with you before your show starts on Christmas Eve." Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, let's write that down. Oh, Christmas Eve. I don't know, maybe, it could be possible. I do have to work that day. See, the thing about my schedule right now is I work like almost every single day now. And this is like, it leaves me like nothing to do. Like no space to do anything. Let me hit you up on X and we can talk about what days I may have one day that we can chat. It's just been insane though, my schedule, and we do need to catch up because there's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that's insane, and it'd be nice to tell somebody. But you guys kind of know what's going to be going on with like my behind a little bit behind the scenes with with my employment and like trying to get everything set up. So one thing I'm like knock on wood, and I'm really happy for is I am working. I don't know what that and what that means. And this yeah, it's a long story. Kim says, you mean like a chill stream? Uh, chill. I'm not sure, but um I'm not sure, but what you're meaning, but the chill streams are gonna be the those extra events like the Christmas Eve, what's in the box on Christmas Day, and then the New Year's Eve bash. And Charles asks, "What type of work do you do?" I just work a regular job. I can't exactly say what it is, or there may be some people who are um, a little bit too excited uh, about me online, but I'm in space. I'm an agent for in space. For now, let's just call it that. I don't wanna reveal too much, but if you wanna send me an email, I can tell you personally, uh, Charles. I just don't wanna say it out because then people will be able to find me. Um, and Liz, you're too much. The Retro is an international assassin, but she cannot talk about that. Yes. And Charles says, okay, yes, thank you for understanding. There's just been some weird stuff going on with and if you like members know because I left a detailed um I left a detailed video about this, but some people have been extra excited about the retro nerd girl, and yeah, and I have to make sure that I don't reveal too much. So yeah, that's pretty much um let me just much it. I don't know if there's any more information. If you guys have any more questions, I can see. Okay. Let's see. And Lance says, just message me and let me know. Yeah, I will. Okay, because yeah, I put it down and we'll work out some sort of time to chat because yeah, it's been a really long time since we've had a good chat. And and at least she doesn't skin bears for a living. I don't who does that? Gosh, that's a hard job actually. Oh, Joseph, I was just about to say that. Yes, I get that a lot. I get that a lot. And not right, you're too funny. I follow retro online, but not home. It's illegal. Oh my god. And Keith E says, my last comment. Have a good night. See you soon. We'll be here until the end. Thank you so much, Keith E, for looking out for me and the channel and just everything you do. You're amazing. And thanks for bringing the donuts today too. They look so festive. Um and oh yep, okay, great. Uh said sent you a DM on Twitter. Yes. And yeah, you guys are fantastic. I am just very blessed to have you guys in my life. I just wanted to say that. That's I'm not gonna get like too emotional, even though I want to start crying, but out of joy, from joy. But you guys, it's been really a rough year in general, and like I don't no words can say just how rough it is, and I've been really trying to keep my spirits up and everything, and I do have really good spirits right now even in spite of all the weird stuff that's happening on behind the scenes. And just you spending time with me here every week, it just means the world to me. So thank you for joining me today. I hope to see a lot of you next week um, for the fun we're going to have watching. Let's see which one the White Christmas. It's the most classic Christmas movie, I would say. It's like one of the classics uh, that we have. It is have some of the best Christmas songs in that joint. So it'd be great to see that. And yeah, we'll definitely reconvene there. I have a new um, ending stream situation. Um, my song "Retro Nerd Girl" and the what's the other one? Galaxy Coffee songs are on pause right now because of some rights issues to do with uh, the company I made the songs with. And some new songs are coming soon. So they'll sound a lot different, but they'll have the same flavor. I made sure that they had a lot of the same flavor and will right now, I don't have my typical song, retro nerd girl songs. I hope you can bear with me as I sort out that situation. But otherwise, in that, for now, just stay retro and stay nerdy for me. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and have a wonderful time during the holiday season. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you soon.